My friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year again. I am starting a new project, a new junk journal project today, and I wanted to bring you in from the very beginning because I think you'll like it. I think you'll enjoy it. I think I'm going to love it. I have my heater on for a few minutes. I just wanted to get it nice and toasty in here. It's a little chilly. It's getting warm today. I think it's getting up to 55 or something like that, but chilly in my room right now. I'll have to turn it off in a minute though. So what I said my next project would be in my last video, or if I posted that video at this moment, I'm not sure I'm publishing that video, but we're gonna see. I'll listen to it when it's uploaded, after it's uploaded. But anyway, Happy New Year. My next project is Valentine Journal. And I said I wanted to use a binder, and I kind of was thinking about this in my head. Like, I have this little binder that I think is so cute, and I never did anything with it yet because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. And I thought, wouldn't it be cute? And my binder, Christmas binder journal kind of inspired me as far as, I did the Better Homes and Gardens cookbook, the plaid, one of the plaid ones, red and white plaid, and I turned it into because it was kind of messed up, a little grungy, so I turned it into a Christmas journal and covered the whole, binder. And so this I think it's cool. I would do a journal with this cover. I kind of love it, but I don't know if anybody would actually want it. I mean, I would love it, but I don't know if anybody else would love it. So I thought, oh, this is a perfect little, I love the size of it. Let me tell you, if you can't tell in the video, it's small, smallish. It's actually 7 inches wide, so about the same, I think, that's, the Little Golden Book's about 6 inches wide. And it's about I guess it is almost right at 7 3/4 inches. So it's like a square. What did I say? 7? Yes, almost a square. As you could probably see. So it's a little plant book, plants for the home. It's probably, it looks very 70s. If you can see that furniture there. I don't know if I have do I have I may have the title page still. This is a very thick cardboard here. 1976. Yep, 1976. This is, I think I have taken out, I have a few pages left, or I have one page left in here. I sold some of these as a little plant bundle. Oh, look, these are pretty. I didn't know, I thought I took them all out of here, but there's some left in here. I wonder if I left those in here in case I made a journal out of it. But anyway, I won't put these, well, I might put some flowers in here. I mean, that would be pretty. Kaffir lily. Anyway, and then I can use these dividers. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 for the journal. But today, what I wanted to do is get started on covering this binder, and I'll show you what I have. So I'm going to take these out for now. Our little 1976 binder here. To see how the binder mechanism, or the ring part of it, is on the back. So it kind of like the cover and the spine kind of wrap around that. But I'm going to leave it in its original state. I'm sure it will be the best like that. I mean, if I knew how to, I don't want to mess around with this. I'll never get it back on there. I don't want to mess with that, the rings. So let me show you what I've got here. And I may go grab some more stuff, but I want to start off with this paper possibly covering this. Let's see, so I used this kit last year and put everything in here that was left. So let's see what I have. If I can figure out how to get this open, I will do that. Let's move the binder for the moment. Here, let's see my little flap right here. Let's see what I put away in here from last year. And I have a second. Let me put that over there. I have my candle here, so I might have to move that if I start putting paper over there. I don't want to start a fire. But this is the kit I have here. This one is a new one. I bought it last year. I didn't buy a new one I didn't buy any new Valentine collection kits this year. But Like I bought it over a year ago is what I'm saying. Probably probably in 2023. So anyway, it's called My Valentine. It's Cartabella. You can see the different papers here. And I still have the cover paper in this one, the one that I have open and used last year. And I have some goodies in here, little Valentines I see, little hearts that I cut out. Oh, I have some stickers. Good, good. Little cupcakes here. Looks like they're from No? You know what? I think that looks like a Dollar General dollar sign there. So little Valentine. I wonder if I bought these after Valentine's Day. I don't know, but 20. I don't know if there's 20 in there or not, but they're super cute. They say, "Be my Valentine." Some Valentine ribbon with lips on them. Cute. And this is, I remember these are from Temu. This might be perfect. I didn't even realize I had those, or remember that I had those. And then here's the papers that I have left. Here's some journaling cards, cut-aparts, and more cut-aparts here. Oh, here's some paper. Little piece of paper here. Little squares. It's got that on the back. Those are cute. And paper. Lots of this size paper. I may be able to do some. How wide are these? Our binder was, what do we say, 7 inches? This is 6 inches. So I might be able to add an inch on here with some Franken papers, but there's lots this size. Lots of paper, so some Franken papers might be in order. And then here's the stickers. Oh, here's a little cut apart here. Okay, so now we see what we have. So full sheets, we only have, let's see, those are all partial. Here's one full sheet with cherries on it. Oh, and then the cut aparts are on this side. Okay, so I only have one full sheet, but it's got cut aparts on it. And then all those, what I say, 6-inch sheets. Okay, so I want to completely cover this. Well, let's look if it's, let me look at these. And then we're going to see how much these, pick out one of these maybe for the cover. I think I did use one of these last year? I think I did. But I don't know, was it might have been a fabric covered journal with one of these on the front. I don't know if it was a book. I don't think it was, but I know I never did a binder for Valentine's Day. Let's see how these fit on here. Yeah, they pretty much fit, except I would have a piece of paper in the background, and I just have to cut a little sliver off because it's a little bit taller, like just a sliver taller than the binder. So let's see. I mean, these are all cute. I remember these from last year. They're all like little retro Valentines. That's why I picked them out. It's almost like I have to not look at them to pick one out. You know what I mean? Because they're all cute. They all have this little floral frame. So cute. It's like, oh my goodness, they're all so cute. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix them up. This is the only way I'm going to be able to pick one. Mix them up. And then I'm going to pick one from the bottom. And that's the one we're going to use. Ready? Here you go. It's like, pick a card. Any card. Just like when you play a card game. Okay, I spread them out the best I can. Alright, where do you always pick? You pick from the middle. I always do. So, usually anyway. Okay, here it is. Let's see. Let's see. Boom. Oh, I like that one. Cute. Okay, so I remember I just saw this one as we were looking through. I was like, oh, that is so cute. Okay, so there it is. So we have our cover. And now let's pick, we need paper to cover all 3 sides of, well no, here I'm going to have fabric on the spine. So I need some paper to cover in back of this. So I really only need a strip here and a strip here, and then I can put this in the middle. But I need something to completely cover the back. Interesting, right? Let's look at that cherry paper real quick. Now I do have the other one in case, and I have lots of cut aparts. And this cherry paper is so cute. Let's see how this looks on here though. Does it look good? Or do I need something? Because it's got a lot of white, it's got this white background. And it's a little, like, I don't know, too white. So I think I will actually look at the, I'll actually open the other one. I mean, why not? I'm going to use as much as this one as I can, but let's open the new one and see. So the frame, I mean, we've got red and blue here, of course. That kind of pretty, and some yellow. And then in the frame, there's kind of a distressed color, almost like it's coffee dyed. And then the kind of reddish pink flowers and some green leaves. So let's see what we have in here that we could use use as a background. So I'm seeing, let's see, this green. Where did I just see that? I just saw that here in the other package. If it's in here, I don't want to like cut it up in there. Okay, I saw it. Here it is. Let's see what this is. Alright, let's see how much of this I have. Oh, I have a pretty wide piece of this. Let's see how this looks behind it real quick. This has got a lot of white in it too, but let's see how this looks. It's okay. Alright, I tried it. I didn't like it. I tried it. I didn't like it. It's okay, but it's not like, oh, that's so perfect type of thing. Okay, so I know I don't want a white background. We're going to look on both sides. Okay, here's a red background. It's red with hearts. Oh, now that does look good. That looks good. I like that. Okay, so this is a possibility. I'm gonna have to blow out my candle. Hold on. There we go. Let me move that out of the way because I need space to put things down. Okay. Whew, now I have the smoke. Alright, now here's another one. Let's see. Oh, now this is a solid. Now that could be good. Let's see what that looks like. It's not solid. It's got a rosy pattern on it. Can you see that? It's got a rose pattern on it, kind of just a little lighter than the actual paper, so that looks good. It's a little dark. I kind of wanted it to be a little lighter if possible. That pinkish red, maybe more toward that color. Let's see this one. This is a little flowery, but oh yeah, that's too flowery. Okay, I see the pink one. Nope, too much white again. All right. So the burgundy ones do work. That has white, so we know we're not going to like that. Too much white. What's on the other side? Oh, it's cut aparts on the other side. And this one is the cherries we already looked at. And this one has a lot of white. Oh, here's some hearts. Let's look at this one. It's dark, but it's a little more red. Not quite as dark as the other ones, I don't think. Let's see how this one looks. No, I don't know. I'm still liking that first one. This has a lot of white. We're not going to like that one. Let's just make sure though, because I like all those hearts. I don't know. I might have to look for something else. For some other kind. Oh, here's some pink. Pink with sprinkles. It looks like sprinkles on here. Oh, that's not retro enough though. This looks kind of modern, you know. Oh, here's some flowers. Flowers on flowers. You never know till you try it, right? Nope. Let's try this one. Oh, this one's, it's more toward the pink, but it might go, yes, yes. Here we go. That is better. It goes more with the pinky, pinkish reddish flowers there. Okay, I like that one a lot. I like that one the best so far. But we're gonna look, see, make sure. Now I know we don't like flowers on flowers, so I know we're not gonna like that one. These hearts are gonna be too modern with the white, but let's make sure. Yeah, no, too modern. They're good for pages or whatever, but not for in back of this. We already looked at this one. It's the green one on here. And this is the stickers, and I think that is it. So we like this one. So like I said, I have to get my paper cutter here, but I don't need to kind of waste a whole sheet of paper putting it behind here, or do I? Yeah, I don't want it to look cut up. And I would like this to be in the front and back. I'm going to wrap some fabric around here. So let's, like, I could cut it so that it goes here. Leave a little bit of a frame here, here, here. Well, I'm going to need to cut a sliver off. Hold on. And then leave, like, here's, can you see the binder okay? Here's the binder. And leave, like, really, like an inch here. So that gives me, I want enough for the back, you know what I mean? So, but not the side. The side is, and then we'll put something else inside. We'll use one of these other ones inside, plus the fabric. And we still got to pick out a fabric to go with this. This is what I sometimes do before I come on video. So if I leave about an inch, it's going to be, if I do 6 inches, which is half, yeah, that'll leave, I know this is 7 inches. I just want to see where it hits. Okay, so I think I can wrap the fabric around here. And then let's see, 6 inches on the back. So I would be doing the same thing on the back. So 6 inches of paper, cardstock would go to here. And then I'd be wrapping the fabric around. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so basically I'm going to be cutting this in half and cutting a sliver off of this, which I think I'll cut a sliver off the top and then see if that's enough. I'm going to get these out of the way for now. Get my paper cutter over here. Alright, I think I can turn off my heater now. I think I got it all nice and cozy in here. Just one second. I don't think it's too loud, but I just didn't want to be cold. Nobody wants to be cold, right? Okay, so 6 inches. I don't want to cut more than 6 inches because I really need the 6 inches for the back cover. And then we're going to, well, I don't know if we'll get it done during this video. Maybe the next video will be working on the inside if we can get this outside done during this video. There's my branding script. Oh, it's got a nice little pink line there I can keep for my strips. Okay, this had flowers on the back. Yes, very pretty, but you gotta remember I'm using, I just tell myself I'm using it. You know what I mean? I'm using it. Okay, so 6 inches. So basically I can fold it in half, make a little pinch here, and I know exactly where I need to cut. Right there. I don't crease the whole thing. I just make a little pinch and then cut right there. Cut right there. Okay. Cut a straight line, Sheree. Cut crooked. It's not going to be good. Alright, there we go. Let's do this one. Okay, and then we need to cut our length. I wonder, I might just glue it down and then cut along the bottom so that I don't cut it too short or too small. So on the Christmas one, I just used fabric tack on here. This is not real slick or anything, so, and neither is the Better Homes and Gardens. And actually, the Better Homes and Gardens that I used anyway, some of them are probably slick, so it depends on what year it is. You know, they made the covers, and some of them are shinier than others, than the older ones. Older ones are not shiny or slick, usually. But the newer ones might be, so if you are covering the whole thing, you might have to sand it a little bit to make sure it's not too slick. But this looks fine, so I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on here. We are going to do it. When I was thinking of this, this little binder came to mind because I've had it for a long time. And I always wanted to make a journal out of it, but I just didn't think anybody would want the original cover, so I didn't know quite what I wanted to do. And then when I thought of doing a Valentine journal with a binder, I was like, oh, that little plant binder would be perfect because it's so, such a cute size. I just thought it would be pretty adorable. So, yeah, I think I might have enough glue on there. But make sure there's some right on the edges here. So we got all our edges nice and down. And so, yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to tuck this right into the corner here. Get it all nice and even on the corner and on the edge here. And let's get it right up to the top. I don't want anything showing on this one. Right up to the edge of the top. No color showing up there. I keep getting, why do I keep having color show? I guess if a little color is showing, it's not, I don't want it over the top either, so. Okay, I think we're good there. And then, yeah, I try not to put glue over here at the moment. My side edge looks good here. Let me press that down. Okay, now let's press it down all over. And then I'll cut the bottom. See how that turns out. Okay, so let's cut the bottom. I need to cut over here so I can see. Right along the bottom edge. Make sure that's not like pulling it down or something. Nope, I think we're good. Alright, a nice little square there, or a rectangle. Alright, so next I'm going to need to do the back. So let's take that long piece again and do the same thing back here. And I need to tuck it up into this corner here and then leave my inch over there. So let's do the same thing. We already have our 6-inch piece, 6-inch wide piece. I hear movement upstairs, so if you hear any noise, it's my upstairs people, my upstairs family that's moving around up there. And the ceiling, of course, is right above me. Where they apparently are right now. It's not loud, but just in case you can hear anything. Right now there's nothing, but there was a minute ago. Alright, I think that's covered pretty good. Got my edges. Alright, let's do this piece. Don't have too long to move things around with Fabri-Tac, so I'm going to get it in place pretty quickly and leave it be. Alright, here we go. Now I just want to check my top here. I mean, you could always cut it off, but I don't want it. I mean, it kind of needs to be straight with these dots. You don't want your dots going off to an angle there. You just have little, I guess you can see it, little polka dots all over the pink. Sorry, I'm shaking my table. Okay, now I'll cut this bottom piece off. Let me get my edges pushed down real nice here. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we can cut off this bottom piece. Gotta get where you can see too. And I can see what I'm doing. I'm just being careful. I don't want to do anything weird here and mess it up. I don't have any more of this paper, so. Okay, now that's the back. This is the front. So we have so far. Looking good. Now we needed to cut a sliver off of this piece. No, we need to do our fabric next. So now there's going to be another whole thing here, picking out some fabric. But, well, let me go ahead and cut a sliver off of here so I can figure out what this is going to look like. What do I do with my paper cutter? Here it is. I'm going to cut a little sliver off the bottom because this bum is going over the line here. This line where this little piece is, it looks like it's torn. His bum is going below that. So if I cut off a sliver down here, it would actually, even though it's the same size, it would look different then. It would look like I might have cut off too much if I cut it off on the bottom, I think, because the picture goes below that line. So I'm going to cut off a sliver here at the top. And then if we need more, we'll cut off some at the bottom. So we don't really need to cut off more. But if we do, if we want to in the long run. Like we don't need to for length because it fits on there now, but if we feel like it would look better with a little bit cut off the bottom, we will do that in a minute. Okay, the fabric. So I need this here to get the colors. And then I need to show you the fabric. Okay, so now I'm covering up. The spine is completely attached. It's not coming apart or anything. So we don't need to really worry about reinforcing, just decorating, covering up, you know, making it, turning it into a Valentine journal. So we have this colors, these colors, we have this, and now we need to put, the fabric will be under here. That's why I want to do the fabric next to overlap this, and then we'll put the picture or this cover piece on top of that. So let's see, I have, well, here's our pink and white again, I mean our white again. See, I didn't know how, I didn't know what I was gonna, I knew the colors, I was just going by the colors in the scrap of paper when I picked out the fabric. So, I mean, that could, probably any of these could work, but I don't know if that's the best choice, even though I love it. And I have used part of this before. It's a fat quarter, but it'll be great for this bind. I have this one. Oh, there is some black, like dark pieces on here, that the little kind of dark torn edge there. And there's some black up in here. So, I mean, this could work if I wanted to use it, but let's see what else we have. I have this one. Let me spread it out so I can see a little bit better. I'll move this over so you can see good. That one. That could work. It's a little bit lighter, kind of bright burgundy. I'm going to leave that one as a possible choice. Let's see this one. I haven't used this one before. Let me take this paper off so I can spread it out. This one. More dots. I don't know about the dots with the dots. I mean, it could work, but I actually like that other one. I'm surprised. This one has flowers on it. This one's really pretty with blue and red, which we have both there. Well, this one, but then we have the flowers on here. So, you know, two different flowers sometimes just do not go together, or usually probably don't go together. Not great with the flowers on the flowers. Otherwise, this is a really cute fabric. This one I got at a thrift store, I believe. There's some more of it. And then this one, more flowers, and it's got yellow and browns in it, so this is not going to go at all. Nope, nope, nope. Another pink one, but this one has little flowers. Almost like they're flowers, but they don't jump out at you. It might be a little too pink, though. Huh. Wow. I'm very surprised. And then this one is another burgundy one, but see, here's the other burgundy one. It's almost the same color background. This one's still a little brighter, though. And this one has flowers, and this has little, like, just like little decoration there. Well, let's see how this one looks. Kind of like that one. Kind of like that one. Let me see. Even though it's flowers, I like it. Because it's not all over flowers. It's just kind of a flower, you know, every so often. I like that one. Let's try this one again. That's all I have. That's all I had picked out. Let's try this one more time. Oh, I think I like that one better, though. I don't know why, but I think I like that one better. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Let's just do it. Let's do the one we like best. Why not? It'll be a good like foundation for the spine. So kind of like act as a foundation for the page, even though this is really the foundation, right? Okay, so we need enough to wrap around the spine. And this was a cloth napkin, and I have used it before. It's been folded like this. I wonder if those wrinkles will come out. I might need to go iron it real quick. So I need enough to wrap around like this, so about like this. And I kind of, you know what, I really kind of like the darker one too, because this is brown and you can't see that through. You cannot see that through the fabric. Like you don't see like color or anything through this. It's thick enough. Well, that's another good thing about it. But let me get enough to wrap around, cover a little bit over the fabric. I want to cut off, there's like a sewn edge here. And so let me see if I can, I don't know if I can tear that or if I'll have to get my pinking shears and cut that off in a nice fashion. Let me see if it'll tear off. It did tear off that way, that's good. I don't have to have it torn off at the top though. And the bottom is already, what is the bottom here? I've already torn it, looks like, or cut it. Okay, so anyway, let's get enough to wrap around. We will go like that, overlap just a tiny bit, overlap our paper, and then we wrap it around. And have to overlap this a little bit. Okay, let me make sure that's enough. Actually, you know, I could do a little extra on the back because, you know, there's nothing on the back. So then I can make sure I have plenty back here. Okay, so about right there. Yep, I think that'll be pretty. So let's cut here and see if this way tears. I notice a lot of times that they don't tear, fabric doesn't tear both ways, but sometimes it does. So we're going to give it a go here. Ooh, right? No problem. All right, so yeah, this edge tore really nice here. I'll just cut these strings off for a second. We're going to have to cut the length, or tear it. But let's see if we got what we got here. Can I shape this up a little bit? These are my nice sharp scissors, so I can cut all these little strings off here, and it should be good to go. We're going to be overlapping the top cover picture over this, so let's get a nice even edge here to glue down with all these little strings. Okay. And now I need to decide, do I want to leave that edge on the top? I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I kind of don't. I don't know why. I do like a nice pinked edge on the top. So I'm grabbing my pinking shears. Let's go ahead and cut that off. I just am a little bit worried about that getting glued down nice too, so let's just cut that off with these. Okay, that's pretty. Our length on the bottom. Sometimes I cut after, but let's see, will I be able to cut after? I guess I could. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Do I need to go iron this? Let me see how it's going to, if I glue it down, is it going to still have wrinkles in it? I think I might go iron it real quick. I'll be right back. I don't want to have a wrinkle there. When I glue it down, sometimes the fabric usually it will spread out when you're gluing it down, you're kind of spreading it out and the wrinkles kind of disappear. I just want to make sure though, I don't want to take a chance on that. So I want it to be I want this to be nice, I like my journals to be nice. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I got that nice and ironed. No more wrinkles. So let's put some glue on here. We're going to start with, let's start with the front because I want to make sure of where it's going here. And so I'm going to put a little glue here right on this kind of inch part that we know is being covered. And then I will fill in the edge that's overlapping the paper in just a second. Let's get enough glue on here. I guess I'm in that groove where it bends and folds and things. A little bit over that edge there too. All on our edges, on the edge of the paper. Okay, now let's start. Put it down. Okay, so there's our pinked edge on the top and a little bit over, well, yeah, I don't need it too much over the paper here, but let me get it nice and even here at the top. Nice and straight, even though we're not gluing this part down yet. So, and then I'm going to make sure this is straight here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we're going to push that down. Push it into our little fold there. I kind of want to keep it straight if I can. And pull it back. Okay, let me push this down. I'll come back and test this later and put some glue under there. Right now I want to go ahead and do this side. It's a little weird because if you're used to doing book covers and you can lay it down flat and get this all nice and flat, but you've got the spot, you've got the ring in there, and it's kind of like almost like it's in your way, but you just have to work around it. That is my fold there. I'm just kind of going over it, make sure it's not wrinkled or anything. as far as like a bubble or something. Okay, now let's go ahead and do this, the spine. This glue is getting a little low, but it's not low enough to open a new one yet, you know what I mean? In fact, I still have an old one here. I might have used it up, but I keep opening up, and then another drip comes out, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like I can't use it up until I can't get any more. I can't throw it away until I can't get any more drips out of it. All right. Lots of glue, lots of glue. All glued down. I got it over this fold, a little bit over the edge here. Go ahead and go over that edge. All right, I think we're good there. Put that lid on. And then I'm going to hold it up with my hand kind of under here. Under where the the rings are. And kind of get it all going here. So I got it down into the fold, over that, fold, and then over onto the back cover a little bit. Yeah, I just take it a little bit at a time and then keep on going. You don't have to glue the whole thing at one time. Now let's see how the front looks. It looks good here. Looks good here. This is not a bubble, it's a fold. It's going over the fold and then down into the crease on both sides. So let's go ahead and glue this part now. See, it's going over the paper. Going over the paper about, let's see how much. I say a good half an inch, not an inch though, but you can put it over as much as you want. If you want half your cover to be fabric, half your back cover, you can bring it all the way over, you know what I mean? Bring it over on your back cover if there's nothing going back here. As much as you want. Sometimes I want more, sometimes I want less. This one, I want enough, basically, enough to cover it, but, since there's nothing back here, it can have a little bit more than I overlapped on the front. I mean, does look pretty together, so a little bit on the paper here, so we can get that going, and then we'll go ahead and glue down the edges, front and back. All right, I think we've got all our edges there. Plenty of glue. Some of this fabric I've had for a long time. This I got at a thrift store too. I think I got this at a thrift store. Or was this I wonder if this was a fat quarter. I don't know. I've had it for a long time, so I don't remember. My fat quarters I've always gotten from, I think I always get them from Walmart. I don't think I've ever gotten any yet anywhere else, Joann's or Michael's or anywhere. I don't even know if Michael's has fat quarters, to tell you the truth. I've never gotten, or I don't even know if I guess, does Hobby Lobby have fat quarters? I don't know. I don't buy my fabric anywhere else except for thrift stores and Walmart fat quarters. They have some beautiful, I was looking at Walmart, and they have some beautiful Waverly fat quarters these days that they didn't used to have, a few years ago. When last time they redid, or last couple of times they redid their fabric department, they put those beautiful Waverly fat quarters in there. They cost a little more, but they're very beautiful. And they still have the the regular, some of the regular, whatever, cheaper brand fat quarters too. But they used to be like, what were they, $1.99? I don't know what they are now. I haven't bought any in a long time. But, what are they now, $1.50 or something? I don't know. Alright, got a couple little strings on there. Alright, we got the back all glued down right up to the edge. Let's glue the front up to the edge. Sorry this is taking a little bit long. I just, you know, like I said, I do it a little bit at a time to make sure, you know, I mean, why rush through it? You want to do it right, right? I don't want to just slap it together and make sure it's all nice and done nicely. Okay, there we go. This Fabri-Tac really holds it down. I mean, it is made for fabric. This is the same thing as Fabri-Tac. I've used both of them. I always used Fabri-Tac until I got this at Michael's, like I said, for when I was using a coupon one time. And so it's I don't see any difference at all in the two, Fabri-Tac or that Beacon 3-in-1. But it is made for fabric. It says whatever it says on it. I think the other one says fabric on it. I mean, it says fabric, you know, whatever it glues down. It has a list of the things on Fabri-Tac. I don't know if it has a list on here or not, on the Beacon. Okay, so I'm just cutting across the bottom here, trying to cut in a straight line, pinked edge. And I really don't mind if it goes over the bottom or the top like a little bit. Let's see. I can see that this is a little longer right there. I think that is pretty, but not too much. Okay, let me look at this from the other side. Let's see what. Oh yeah, that looks good. I think this just needs a little trim right here. It's a little longer than the other part, so it looks a little like it's not straight. It's hard to get close to the edge with the pinked scissors sometimes, the pinking shears. Alright, that looks straight across the bottom. So now we're ready for the cover. Oh, that looks pretty just like that, doesn't it? I mean, remember before and now look at the after. So pretty. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, now here's our little centerpiece. Oh, I don't think we need to cut off anymore. Oh, that's going to be so cute. I love it. So if you didn't have this separate centerpiece, you could use a piece from if you have the collection kit, that Valentine collection kit or Valentine paper, you could use one of the cut aparts. If I didn't have these, that's probably what I would do. Or find a book page. If you have a book page that you like, that would be, you know, I don't know what kind of book, I'd have to look around. But if you have a book page that would look like it would go on a Valentine journal, if you're want to make a Valentine themed journal, I would use a book page or fussy cut something out from a book that would be the appropriate size for or maybe you just want some words, you know, like love or something, or maybe, you know, yeah, there's lots of options for a cover piece, focal point, whatever. You could just put Valentine journal on the front in a little nameplate or whatever. Now we got lots of glue on there. I got it up to the edges. Let me see here. Let me put a little bit right here. I don't want it to ooze out, so I want to put it close to the edge, but when I push it down, I think that it kind of oozes out to the sides. So I don't want to put it like right on the edge, because then it's going to ooze out and be on the cover where I don't want it. So I'm trying to center this. And from top to bottom, it pretty much goes top to bottom. There's only like a slight sliver. So here it goes. All right, let's push it down. I think it's in a good spot. I'd jump for joy if you'd be my Valentine. So I don't know if I'm going to make more than one. Right now, I'm going to just concentrate on this one and get this done. And it'll be my shop when it's done, my eBay shop. And like I always say, if you're interested, let me know. But I do need to have it paid for after I put it in my shop. Like, I don't want to be holding on to it for a month or anything, if you know what I mean. So I can reserve it, but that just means after I get it in my shop within like 24 hours, it would need to be paid for. I hope that makes sense. All right, I think we got it down there. Okay, so here's the front and back, outside cover, completely redone. I think it's really cute. And next video, we'll be working on the inside. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you then. Have a great day.